Hello everyone, Select2, welcome to another Modpack overview, this time on the Rubylands. A modpack focused around certain aspects like beta and alpha world gen, along with certain aspects towards caves, a UI that looks like the old versions, non-stackable food, certain other bits and pieces, using the following mods like so. So the first thing you'll experience is obviously the dirt background, and yeah, you've got access to a few texture packs as well. So yeah, we'll just go with sort of entering it and then covering things. So any of the mods, and then we'll sort of switch out some resource packs and see what we've got. Okay, so let's wait for this to finalize, and we'll be good. There we go, joining the world. Alright. Okay. Let's get rid of the controls here. Alright, so we've got our mini-map here, which is good. And we'll have to go off creative mode, I guess, in some cases. So we have extended caves, adding in some mushrooms to spruce up caves a bit. We've got some stews that we can make from the mushrooms, I assume. Got some moss. Got some mud, marble, limestone, dirtstone, and a few other things, I assume, that appear in the caves. And you've got bricks and stairs and slabs you can make with them, along with some pebbles and some stalactites and stalagmites on the tops and bottoms of caves. You've got treasure pots with treasures that appear in them. So we'll sort of break a few, see what happens. Or can we just open them? I'm actually not too sure how these work. Let's see. Oh, okay, so you just break them afterwards. Alright. Interesting. They maybe have similar loot in each one. Not too sure. Never come across this mod before, but it seems interesting. You got Polly's ores, which adds in, I'm assuming, a few more types of ores, along with tons of tools that range from giving off certain abilities such as fire, slowness, poison, a launch ability, levitation, holiness, and death, along with obscurity. Interesting. We've got multiple different ores here that I assume you find throughout the world gen. The overworld, sorry. You got Nether sprucing up the nether with different blocks. Such as basalt, using nether brick for other possibilities. You've got trodden nether brick, so I'm assuming that's if you walked on it, possibly. You got hyphae also. You've got other nether ores. You've got mushroom caps and a few other interesting things. Rime and steel, along with additional mobs. We'll take a look at real quick. Different creeper, different magma cube also, the type of mob, salamander, and so on. Interesting. We've got rotten creatures with additional mobs. I'm assuming spawn in the overworld. And may or may not attack you or have certain benefits, I guess. Appear in certain biomes. So we've got a frostbitten. It will probably appear in cold biomes. There's an undead miner, swamp creature of sorts, a burned, an Eskimo, a mummy, a pirate, and an immortal. Okay. Got Serene Seasons, which I assume adds a season system, along with some greenhouse glass, some sensors to make it clear when the next season is transitioning, or so. Something like that. And you've got a season clock as well, which I'm assuming switches between 4 different types. We've got music, which is part of Pitch Perfect, as far as I can tell, which pretty much mimics the note block sounds, but with different instruments. So instead of having to use a note block and then place a block underneath, you can just make these and you'll be good to go. There doesn't seem to be any easy way to tell recipes, but with some of these I assume you probably won't need to. With certain blocks like the bricks or tools possibly, and certain others that have common enough aspects like stairs and fences are probably going to be pretty good. But everything else, like the instruments, probably might not be too clear, so some recipe type mod would be nice, which the fact that GEI is the only one I know of in 1.14 does all of the things. But I assume it's intended to be old stylish in terms of like you sort of just experience what you can with stuff. There is no mod button either, which does make things interesting. Yeah, that's one of the things I'm not a fan of in 1.14, where you need the additional bar. It's quite awkward. So we'll actually just put all these on here and then go back in. I will check the actual mod list outside of this for anything I'm missing, because I assume I am. So yeah, we've got the additional stuff there. I don't know, I can't find the other there, that's quite odd. So go in here. For any mods I've missed, you've got Ambient Sounds, which obviously adds in more ambient sounds I assume the game typically does. So certain stuff I assume like frogs croaking or crickets or certain insect-like sounds or certain other things to suit biomes maybe. Infernal mobs. Beta days obviously for the beta world gen, which I actually didn't select this time, which I probably should have. You've got blood particles, which I assume is obviously for when mobs take damage, like the Frostbitten also did. Cosmetic armor reworked for the ability to switch armor between where you can have like typical armor you wear for protection, and you've got your sort of what you want people to see sort of armor, I guess, or cosmetic looking armor, with additional slots to put them in there. Double slabs to put in slabs of different types in the same, I guess. I'm trying to think, it's been a while. Extended caves, which we've covered with all the additional stuff out to the world. You've got MC Paint, which I think adds paintbrushes and other aspects, maybe. The ability to paint on blocks. Music maker. Okay, so that might have been the one I was thinking. Sort of Pitch Perfect, unless it was called that originally. I don't remember. Place of items, allowing you to place certain other items I think you typically can't, or adds additional other stuff. It's been a while since I've used it. Rediscovered, adding in old content that was probably removed, like the older mobs like Rana and Steve and certain others, or maybe Ruby and other certain aspects into the game. Creatures, rough mobs revamped, adding in mobs I assume. Simple sweep I've never heard of, so I'm going to check. Sweep enchantment related. Sound filters for filtering sounds. I don't think there's. Yeah, reverb to caves. Okay. Expansion to the end. Torch slabs, so you can put torches on slabs, I assume. Yep. And then we just have world edit and the minimap mods. So there's that. We have not much change there, so I'm gonna have to go to the old generation, I think, beta days stuff. So beta and alpha. I'll go with alpha, I guess. Why not? We'll generate it now, and we'll see. So we'll see how it's probably intended to be played, rather than just the sort of 1.14 world gen, of course, and actually get the texture packs doing that thing that way as well. But other than that though, I'd say it's definitely an interesting mod pack of sorts, or if you want certain old world gen and a few other interesting things to experience. For more mobs and certain other aspects, tools and additions to the Nether. So yeah, we've still got the ocean stuff here, but we've got the look of the Elgin here. So we'll actually take these out and we'll see what it looks like now. See if it is just actually proper textures put in, or it is just the... Okay, it seems to be that way. It's not just the resource packs. Okay, cool. Alright, so we'll go to the Nether and we'll go to the end and see what those are supposed to look like. And I've apparently messed up something here. Ah, okay. What? Oh, did I forget? Oh, I hope not. Oh, alright. So much for that then. I probably didn't set cheats. I did not, that's why my fault there. We'll go into this one, go to the Nether, find out what it's like, and go to the end and find out with NetherX and endogenic expansions, additional elements, just to get an idea. Because obviously you can't just tell from the overworld or some of the blocks what things will end up like. So that should be fine. Alrighty. Alrighty then, so we'll just wait for this to load, and then we'll eventually hop out and go to a stronghold and see. Alrighty, so we've got our soul sand, fiery nether, sorry, just similar to that. So we've got some different blocks here already. Let's see what else can we find. We have glowstone, got regular netherite back here, no, gloomy, sorry. Rather than talk about lighting, got some nether quartz that blends in with it. Got some thorn stalks, a few other things. Okay, not too bad. Got some other mobs appearing. So that's probably what you might encounter. Depends on which area of the nether you're in, of course, but anyway. So just exit out of here. Yes, let me specify my name as well. And I'll go to the end. So let's see, we'll go to here. Alright. Alrighty, so where is the portal? Here we go. Vendor. We'll see what endogenic expansion gives us. We've still got the typical island. We've got maybe something around 40 or a altar of sorts. Not too sure. Is that no changes to the pillars, it seems? There's no ores or anything I'm finding here. Unless it happens to appear on the end city, I guess, which could also be the case. So we'll move away from the boss island and see what there is. Oop, okay, getting stuck. There we go, this is what we want. Yep, so we've got a mix of some stems and some poise moss among the chorus fruits and otherwise, chorus plants. So that'll add in additional other elements to the end biome-wise, and so on. So there's that. But otherwise, I'd say that's probably it. I think I've covered everything. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, and goodbye.